driving through Lockport along LA1, you will see a typical bustling town. But we invite you to stop and take a closer look. Today, we are headed to Lockport's Bayou Side Park to take you on a historic walking tour. Enjoy the natural beauty of the bayou, and you will also find many historical treasures along the way.
Hi everyone, welcome to the library and welcome to the Lockport Bayou Side Park. My name is Crystal and I'm the branch librarian of the Lockport Public Library. This is my co-worker Stephanie and her cute poochie Chloe. Today we're going to take a walk through the historic area of Lockport.
Originally named Longview, Lockport was founded in 1835. The shipping canal built in 1847 brought much prosperity to the area. Ruins of the old locks from 1850 are still visible today. The first home on our tour is the Barrios house, located at 212 Lafourche Street. Built in 1931 with a basement level, this unique bungalow used railroad rails as beams in the foundation. Next, at 206 Lafourche Street, is the Fambro house. With its charming front and rear porches, this Victorian-style home was built in 1895 and first stood on Barataria Street. Right next door at 202 Lafourche Street is the Bourgeois house. This lovely Victorian-style home was built in 1920. A unique feature of this home is its beveled front room. The next stop is 202 Main Street. Built in 1919, this building once housed the local car dealership and body shop. Currently, it is home to the Center for Traditional Louisiana Boat Building. Step back in time and view boat exhibits and learn how boats were built years ago along the bayou. Directly across the street is the Bayou Playhouse, one of only 2 performing arts theaters in Lafourche. Now we're headed to Veritaria Street. Our first stop is the Go Drugstore, built in 1908. Most of the building's exquisite details have been preserved, such as the original tile and the pressed tin ceilings. Now home to a local retail business, this nostalgic building is definitely worth a visit. Next door at 116 Barataria Street is the Go Harangue house. Built in 1895, this grand home is one of the oldest in Lockport. One block over, on the opposite side of the street, is 209 Barataria Street, the Landry House. This Creole-style home, with its shady front porch, was built in 1905. At 314 Barataria Street, we have the Lionel Hanley House, built in 1908. This home was also designed in the classic Creole style, with its graceful front porch and large columns. Next door, at 320 Barataria Street, we have the Robert Hanley House. With its charming front porch and white picket fence, this Victorian-style home was built in 1901. As you walk down Barataria Street, you'll notice most of the original brick sidewalks are still intact, as well as along several other streets on our tour. Now we're at 422 Barataria Street, the J.O. Toops house. On a corner lot with front and side porches, this lovely home was built in 1900. Our last home on this street is 503 Barataria Street, the Claymore House. Built in 1910, this home features distinctive West Indies elements and a stunning wraparound porch. Crossing over on 7th Street, we now head to Vacherie Street. At the very beginning, at 111 Vacherie Street, is the Laris House. The home was built in 1900 on the same property as the old store built in 1895. This exquisite home is adorned with Victorian-style trim and boasts a sprawling wraparound porch. At the corner of Vacherie and Main, the old store still stands, unoccupied, yet still maintains its former glory. Now we head on to Main Street. First stop is at 412 Main Street, the Scurlock House. This Creole-style home was built in 1910 and boasts front and rear porches. Next is the Caillouette House at 512 Main Street. Also with front and rear porches, this delightful bungalow was built in 1920. A few steps over at 530 Main Street is the Emile Toups House. This raised bungalow with its distinctive basement level style was built in 1928, constructed of bricks from the sugar refinery on Macleod Plantation. Right next door at 544 Main Street is the Toups House, the last home on our tour. This delightful bungalow with its steep gabled roof and cozy front porch was built in 1937. Now we'll head back toward the park, with one final stop to make on Main Street. The Bayou Folklife Museum at 110 Main Street. This historic building was built in 1900 and has housed a few businesses over the years. The museum has several exhibits that depict the history and cultural heritage of the Bayou Lafourche area.
Thank you for joining us on our walking tour of Lockport. We hope you enjoyed it. Stephanie, did you have a good time?
Oh, yes, I did.
And Chloe, did you have a good time? Oh, that's great.
We invite you to take this historic walking tour of Lockport. In total, it was 1.5 miles. So, not only educational, but great exercise as well. Of course, you can always visit our library for more historical resources and to view our community displays. Also, when driving along Highway 308, make a stop at the Lockport Elevated Boardwalk. This 440-foot winding boardwalk is a nice place to take a stroll and to experience the beautiful, scenic nature of our swamps.
Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.